Hey, Frank. Joe Chats on Tap Sportsnet. We've talked about this team needing to feel a sense of urgency. Did you see that from the guys and putting Guti on the bench and seeing him score that match winner? It seems like some things worked today.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it was a short week, and then obviously it was important for us that it was a short week because we wanted to get back on the field as quickly as we possibly could. Obviously, pressure in this game. It's early in the season, but this becomes almost a must-win game for us. I thought the team, we had good preparation going into the match. I thought there was really good energy with the guys. I think there was some good football that we played the first half against a very good team. And, I think that, with Guti, I think the kid's still a young player. Let's not forget that he's a quality player. You see when he came in, he was fresh. But, I think we also have to be how we manage him and manage his minutes. He's played a lot of minutes, and there's also fatigue, not only the physical fatigue, the mental fatigue, and the stress and the pressure with a young player. But, I've talked to him. He came in, and it was great to see him energized and really be aggressive, and that's when he's in his best. I feel when it's just instinctively for him. But it was great to see him get the goal. But it was overall just really a huge win for the team, almost a must-win early on. And now we have to go enjoy this moment, regroup again, and prepare well for to go on the road to play a really good opponent in New York. And we have to find a way to get points on the road now.
We'll go Jim, and then Tim.
I can hear you. You don't have to use that.
Jim Alexander with Real Talker. Frank, a lot of aggressive play from early on. The guys were pushing from the beginning, and the defense they were really stuck on the players from Houston. But there were some plays left on the field. I think Marin had one after the penalty kick early on where he had a kind of a one-on-one breakaway, and then he passed it off. Would you have liked them to push more and maybe him take that shot at that point? He had a pretty spot-on shot on goal. How did you like the aggressiveness of the team and the pace, but also do you think guys left out some plays?
No, I think that it was really good energy from the team and really aggressive from the start. And obviously, look, I mean, you're playing a good team. They try to change a little bit the way they were building our play. But the one thing that we talked about going into this game is that we took away as we looked at and reflected on the last game in Atlanta, is that we broke their midfield line 72 times in that game, a lot more than Atlanta did. They were 61. But then in the final third, we penetrated only 9 times. So we were not as aggressive. So I've talked to the guys. And sometimes, look, I think it's just, I saw that in that game that I felt that the team did not look fresh. Tonight we were fresh. We were dynamic. But of course, when you get in moments in the final third, I want the players to be aggressive. I want them to take, I don't care if they lose the ball. Unless, I mean, obviously, if there's someone wide open and you do that, of course, always you have to make the best decision. But we need to be aggressive. The game comes down in moments like that in 1v1 situations when you can beat your opponent, then you make it really difficult for the opponent. So we get in good spots. I want them to continue to be aggressive. We created chances, against a good team. They had also their chances. And, I wish we would have had the clean sheet in the end. But overall, I felt, the performance as a whole was very good, and that's what you need to get a result, which we didn't have the last game.
Tim Hosseman in Red 97. So speaking about that, it was once again, it felt like an individual moment where there was one play that ended up costing the team. What did you think about the team's defensive performance, and what do you think could be tightened up?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the goals we give in, I think it's just, from a collective standpoint, I think we're in good spots. And I think just individual areas that we have to clean up. And that's the thing. I don't point to one guy. I think overall it's a whole team that we need to improve. We really wanted to focus. I think it's important for us. We get chances. We're going to score goals, But on the other end, we need to be a better defensive team like we were second half of the season last year. We were one of the best, better defending teams. Even though we didn't make it, you can see the turnaround. We need to get to that level again. And once we're there, then the W's and the results will start coming. But it starts from there. The mentality was good today. We can always improve individually the duels. I think that's one thing that we talked about again also. we need to win our duels. We need to win 1v1 situations. But there was really good energy from everyone today. And I thought even Arnaud came in, you know, we made some changes. I thought he hasn't played in a long time, but he helped us a lot in the build-up. He's an experienced guy. He gives us a lot of quality on the ball. And I think that, you know, we could have been I feel even more dangerous at certain moments. But he brought a lot of quality onto the field today.
Any other questions? Oh, one more? Last question?
So, with playing Suke on the right, you had Alan Aragoni start on the left, where he's played before in Lugano. What did
Yeah.
you think of his performance for the Fire?
I thought it was really good, solid performance. I think they're really strong on that side with Carrasquilla and overlapping with the fullback. They're really dangerous. We try to force them on the other side, on their left side, which is their weakest side, and try to pin them on one side. And of course, they broke through, but I felt he was excellent. And then this is the difficult part with us because we have with Gutman being out and also with Chase. I think now, you know, I have to invert guys that. But at least with Alan, he's played that before. It's good that, you know, with Arnaud, we've been able to get him minutes with the second team to find his rhythm because he wasn't with us in preseason, and you can see his quality. So we're a different team, I think, for me personally, when Andrew or is there playing, or even Chase. When Andrew's there, you can just see we overload the left side. We become really dangerous, and Alan's on the right side. And then we get into the final third, our ability to get quality crosses in. So now, you know, I thought it was very good, and you're right. I had seen Alan play in Lugano, not naturally, but he likes to come inside and stuff like that. But he just matched up with Dorsey really well from a physical standpoint, you know, and I thought he was solid, other than the last play in the end where he threw it in the middle instead of down the line. That was but anyway, let's forget about that now.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, guys, thank you. Huh?